Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 63 of That Side Character, and this one is titled Dead Ends. It's that good-for-nothing boyfriend. I bet it is. If only I could remember his name. He paced back and forth, racking his brain to think of the next steps from here, when he suddenly had a light bulb moment. I know which school she goes to. I could corner her there. The next morning, you were up bright and early, blissfully unaware of the storm that was about to wait for you at school. "Hi, Lolita," you greeted your landlord as you slid the sliding door open and poked your head through. "Good morning, sunshine. Did you sleep well?" Lolita asked as she made herself a coffee, with her beautiful three-legged Betty Boop cat twirling around her legs. "Yes, I did. Did you?" "Sweetness, I always sleep like a log," she chuckled. "I have no issues with sleep." "Oh, that's good," you replied. "I'm going to go now because I have school, so, yeah." "Have you got work tonight, honey?" Lolita asked just as you were about to slide the door closed. Yes, I think I do. I'll see you tonight then," you said with a grin through the crack in the door. "Okay, sunshine. You have a good day at school, yes. Ciao." Ciao," you said before sliding the door closed and getting your things ready for school. As you were leaving, you got a message from Kenma, and you smiled as you opened the message. "Hey, your dad's at the school gates," his message said. Your heart dropped. "What?" you sent back. You were going to keep texting, but then figured calling would work best, since there would be a lot of back and forth between you two about your dad's appearance at the school gates. "What's he doing at the school?" you hissed into the phone the second Kenma picked up. He had been trying to say a polite hello to you, but it got drowned out by your urgent question. I don't know. I just recognized him. You never forget a villain's face," he replied. "Well, yeah, but that still doesn't answer my question. Oh, wait, he probably saw that I'd taken all my clothes from the closet, and now he's wondering where I am. God, it took him long enough. But still, I don't want to see him. Where are you?" "Me? Oh, I'm hiding behind the fence. I'm not going to go in through the front of the school. If he's there, I'll go around the back." "Okay, but what do I do?" you asked. "I can't come now, otherwise he'll want to talk to me." I don't know," Kenma replied. "Screw it, I'm going back to Lolita's," you said, turning abruptly around, mid-step, and heading back to your new place. Oh, okay. I'll keep you updated if anything happens," Kenma said. "Okay, thanks," you replied before hanging up. Your father waited impatiently at the front gates, right up until the final starting bell rang, and his face darkened even more so from the frown that he already wore. Late for school. Should have guessed. She already knows how to tick me off. Waste my valuable time like this. She's got a cop an earful when I see her next. He fumed internally a little more, but standing there thinking all these nasty things wasn't going to get anything done, so he had to change to plan B. Putting on his most concerned face, he entered the school and walked up to the front office. "Good morning, madam," he greeted the lady on the front desk. "I'm looking for my daughter Yin Lin. I need to speak with her, and her phone is currently out of battery, or something, so this is the next best way to contact her." "Oh, of course," the receptionist said, picking up the phone and dialing the number for your homeroom. Your teacher picked up, and the receptionist explained that a Mr. Lin, father of Yin Lin, was here to see his daughter, but the teacher replied that you were not in attendance that day. The receptionist relayed the information to your father, whose vein popped out on his forehead at the inconvenience, but tried to remain calm despite his internal rage. "Well, she should be here," he said with eerie calmness. "Maybe some of her school friends know of her whereabouts. I do know that she is dating a boy. I presume he is a classmate of hers?" he asked. I'm afraid I wouldn't know who that is," the receptionist replied. "But would you know what he looks like? If I took you down to the classroom, maybe you could point him out, and we could ask him if he knows where she is?" Your father gave the receptionist a fake bright smile, nodding enthusiastically. "Yes, please. I'm rather concerned for her well-being," he replied. "I understand," the receptionist replied, standing up from her desk to take him to the homeroom. He and the lady got there just before the bell rang to signal first class, and all the students were asked to remain in the class for a moment so that your dad could identify your boyfriend. Kenma saw him enter and turned his face away, trying to look as inconspicuous as possible. "Him," your dad signalled him out easily. "Kenma Kozume," the receptionist called to him. "Please come with us a moment." Kenma flinched as his name was called, and his face scrunched with annoyance. "I thought my stealth stats were higher than that." He slowly stood, and then turned and walked towards your father and the receptionist, begrudgingly following them out to the hall and away to somewhere private to speak. "Kenma, are you dating Yin?" the receptionist asked him. He nodded. "Where is she?" your dad demanded. Kenma shrugged. "I don't know." You don't know where your own girlfriend is? I don't believe you for a second. Tell me where she is or I'll call the police. I don't know, Kenma replied again. He wasn't scared of your father, plus getting involved any more than this meant hard work, and he was allergic to work. Your dad was pissed. He just couldn't seem to catch a break. No one was being very helpful. Madam, do you have Kenma's home address on file? Because I believe that Yin is hiding there, your dad said through gritted teeth as he stared Kenma down while speaking to the receptionist. Kenma didn't flinch. He knew you weren't there. The receptionist pulled a face. I'm sorry, sir, we can't give out home addresses of students. If you believe that she is there, then this might be the time to call the police. Ooh, it's starting to get a bit dicey. Stay tuned for chapter 64 coming tomorrow.